So I've got this skeleton blanket. I feel like it goes with the theme for this video, you know? I'm gonna be recommending some more Halloween books to you guys, and it's very exciting, but it's way too much to wear this, so, you know, the thought that counts, right? Yeah.
So yeah, on with more Halloween scary books. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I have so many books sitting here, I don't even know where to start. So I'm just gonna pick these up at random, and we're gonna go with it, okay? Okay. A Dirty Job by Christopher Moore. This book is about an ordinary guy. He's kind of awkward and plain and whatnot, and somehow, under weird circumstances, he has to become death, and that's all I'm gonna tell you. It's so fun. It's such a great book. It's not necessarily scary. It has like the creepy elements to it, but it's hilarious at the same time. So if you're sort of not the best with scary books, I would recommend this. You will enjoy it very much so. Next we got And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. You know, this girl, as this book says, she's the queen of mystery, and you know, mystery, Halloween, it's a thing. You should check her out. But this book is about a group of people who go to this island, and one by one they start dying. You don't know who the murderer is. Things are going crazy. It's awesome, and I love this book. You should definitely check it out and read it during Halloween. Next I have Death Hulk by Matthew Sprange. This book is about pirates and zombies in the same book. It's awesome, and you should read it because pirates and zombies, guys. What's better than that? Okay, no, nothing. Next I have The Supernatural Enhancements by Edgar Cantero. I just hauled this book, I just bought it not too long ago, and I couldn't resist, and I just read it right off the bat because, you know, it's like gonna be Halloween and I needed a creepy book, and this book did not disappoint. It was freaking awesome. It's about a ghost story. It's simple, it's so simple. It's just about a boy whose distant relative dies and he inherits their house, so he gets to live there, and then just creepy things start happening. You know, it's really cool though because it's not your average ghost story. There's a twist and you're like, what? It was written really cool. It's written in video recordings and articles and diary entries and things like that, so that was really interesting. It's creepy. It creeped me out a lot, but it's very awesome. No! Go away! Erika, please. Next I have Full Tilt by Neil Shusterman. What kind of recommendation would I be without recommending a creepy circus book? Because I think that's perfect for Halloween. Anything creepy at the circus is just perfect, and that's what this is. It has to do with facing your fears, and just, I don't want to say more than that just because I think you going into it without knowing would be better, but yeah, it's just crazy stuff goes down at a circus, and that's all you need to know. What would Halloween be like without vampires? So I'm gonna recommend Interview with the Vampire by Anne Rice because, I don't know, this is kind of just, you know, the book that totally tops the list when I think of vampires, and I haven't read anything that really trumps this in my opinion, and it's great. It's great. You should read it if you like vampires and haven't read this and want something creepy and awesome. The next book I think you guys would love would be The Archived by Victoria Schwab. Can't talk. Yeah, this is pretty much just a book about a girl who's the archivist of the dead, and crazy stuff happens. Really crazy stuff. It's really cool. It's really cool. It's not the scariest book, it's more fun than anything, but you know, it's also just awesome. It's just awesome. Just check it out. Check it out. What would this recommendation video be without recommending Stephen King? Because I've been obsessed with Stephen King for the past year, and perfection. I'm gonna recommend my favorite Stephen King book, and that is The Shining, and you need to read this if you haven't yet. This book terrified me, and I wish I would have saved it for Halloween because it would have been perfect. I mean, granted, it was still perfect when I read it, but it's just so good. I'm not gonna say anything about the story because it doesn't need to be said. You just need to read it and enjoy it and love it. And the last book I have to recommend for you guys, I saved the best for last, and that is Nightmares by Jason Segel and Kristen Miller. I just read this book, did a review, go watch it. Links in the description. This book is so perfect for Halloween. If there's one book you should probably read for Halloween, it's this book, so go read it. It's about a boy who moves into this house because his dad remarries and he thinks the wife is like an evil witch, you know, and crazy stuff happens, and it's just, so good. I just want to give this book to all of you to read like right now because it's just awesome. And Jason Segel, you're amazing. So are you, Kirsten Miller. I don't know much about you, but you're awesome too. So yeah, I can't wait for the next book whenever that comes out. You know, gotta wait for like a year probably, which is gonna suck. So those are all my recommendations. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I never know how to end these videos, so you know, I'm just gonna like awkwardly walk out of the shot. Goodbye.